Hello, hello. Here we are. We want to install WSL2, which is a Windows subsystem for Linux. Let's see. I'm grabbing. We're going to open up PowerShell for starters. So I have that over here. PowerShell. If you don't know what that is, let me know. Okay, here's PowerShell. Okay, then we're going to use the command WSL-install. You'll have to approve this request. Okay, it was elevated. And now we are going to run it. It's going to download now. Okay, it just finished downloading. Now it's installing. Going to pause here. Data installation is continuing. And it's been installed. Now there's some additional optional components. The virtual machine platform, which is very important. That's what this is all about. What this is doing is this is going to enable the WSL feature, enable virtual machine platform, and I don't know if this is out of the box, but oh, there it is. It's going to install a distro. Now, it didn't ask me which one to choose, but this is a good choice, Ubuntu. So yeah, we're going to do that, and I'll pause until it's done downloading. Okay, here we are. By the way, if you have, it just happened to me, like it kind of hung on the downloading phase of Ubuntu. So I just started a new PowerShell and just typed WSL -- install and it continued the download. You'll likely get this, an error code, and it's because the virtual machine has to be started and stuff like that. So what we'll do is we'll restart our machine now, and I'll meet you on the other end. And we're back. Our computer has been restarted. So yeah, I'm gonna open up PowerShell real quick, just make sure. Here we go. Now it's starting to install. Here's the debug console. I turned that on. Yeah, so there you go. That was interesting. I had to do a re-download there. Whatever. Hopefully that's an edge case so you guys can see that. Okay, now you're going to create an account. I'm going to pause for that, but you're going to pick a username and a password, put in a secure place. Otherwise, you will not be able to get into your server. So this is very important. Put into a secure place, a password manager, or something like that. You'll have your user account name and your password. So I'll meet you on the other end of that. And we are in. We have our Ubuntu installed. Okay, first thing is we're going to do an update here. I have to put in my password. Where is my password? Oh, here it is. So here. Good. Paste my password. If it asks for more space, yeah, you want to make sure you do that. Okie dokie, that finished. So we're going to get curl installed if it's not already there. Yeah. I thought the previous step would have taken care of that. We need NVM. Hey, what's going on here? Where's that copy? NVM. Oh. Sorry. Okay. Here we go. See you on the other side. I'll pause. All right. Now you have to restart your terminal. There's an option where you can just put this in instead. But I don't know why I like to restart my terminal here, so we'll do that. Oop. Kidoki. And you're going to launch it. There she goes. There she is. Okay, and we're going to just verify NVM is running. Great. And final step. I'm going to go ahead and grab this right here, the latest and the latest version of LTS. Okay, here we go. Pausing while it does it. I did not need to pause that. Okay, Node stands for Node.js. We're gonna check the version. Great. npm, same thing. Okay, so there we go. That concludes that step. Installing WSL, installing Node.js. Now comes the fun part. We're going to go ahead to Claude Code. Use Claude Code. I want you to open stuff all the way so you can see it. It's anthropic.com/Claude-code. And right here, you grab the instructions right there. Paste that puppy right here. Boop. And I'll see you on the other side while that installs. So I just saw this. There's a major release here, and I do want that. So, yeah, we're going to just go ahead and do it here since we're together on this journey. Yeah, let's make sure that's installed. Failed to connect to API. Please check your internet connection and network settings. No, Cloud may be built in your country. Oh, uh-oh. That just means you'd have to use, I feel like you'd have to use a VPN. This is our server. Oh yeah, so we're going to change directory. I have my project actually on there's different drives. There's your virtual drive, which is your Ubuntu or Linux drive, and then you have your actual drives on your computer, and they're, generally speaking, they're separated. So if you want to access your window, it's called, I think, mount, MNT, I think, mounted, like which drive it is, and then you go to C, for example, mine is in C, and then projects. So my projects, and now go into, this was the last project I was working on, this one right here, and then you would just do Claude from here. That should work. Yeah, see. I'm colorblind, but this is great that they have this here, this option of these different modes. So see that? That's how that looks. So I'm going to pick this one. Okay, and we're going to use the API usage just because I'm not paying for account at this moment. I'd probably will be switching things around. If I decide to go with this, I'd be going for probably the $100 per month. But yeah, I'm just going to do this for now. It's going to open the browser to log in. Yeah, click this. Come on, baby, open up. Control, click to follow. There we go. Okay. And we're going to go into our Claude account. I think my Claude account is actually, Anthropic account is this one. I believe. We'll see if I have any balance in there. Okay. Yeah, that max plan, I bet they're selling those like hotcakes right now. Let me just check. Okay, well, I actually need to check if I have a balance. I'll pause for a second just to make sure I got the right account. Yeah, great. So I got the right account. Oops, it's a debugger. Okay, paste code if prompted. We're going to paste this here. Hit enter. I might have to black that out. Was that like kind of an API key? Enter to continue. Welcome to Claude. You should always review Claude's response, especially when writing code. Due to prompt injection risk, only use it with code you trust. Okay, that's the warnings. Do you trust this project? Yes, I put it in here specifically. Okay, you just grab that warning right there. Yes, proceed, please. Okay, we're going to just go ahead and run init. I'm going to pause this while it does. It has to go through Code Base. This is like 109 files, so it shouldn't be too bad. Well, while it's working, there was an update. So if you ever see that, you just have to restart the application, exit out, and restart it. It just asked if we wanted to create the Claude.md file. So I just clicked yes on that. This was, I think it was like 87 and 23 cents or something like that. So you see it's consuming tokens right now because I'm not using any sort of subscription to Claude. It's going to burn up tokens until I stop it or disconnect it or, stop it from working. All right. So it's completed that task, it's analyzed, and it's created the Claude MD file. Has the architecture, components, data flow, development standards. Yeah, so that's how we start it. So the next thing is that seems to be very popular for me. I'm just looking at what other people are doing, right? So I'm gonna just open up Cursor. As far as this practice, the idea of having Claude opened within another platform, and it's in the terminal basically. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and set the terminal. Yeah, open up WSL. All right, we're gonna pull this up here. I am going to exit out here because I'm not sure if running them both at the same time is a good idea. Both instances, that is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and exit out of here. Okay, total cost. Oh, it gives you the cost right there. You see it right there. That's 25 cents. Okay, so we're just going to exit out of here. Okay, and now we're going to try loading up Claude in here. Great. There we have it. Claude is set up. To run it, you just give it commands. I'll give you just an example. Actually, I do need it. It's a little of its help right now. I am going to set the we call it the, I'm sorry, the model. There it is, /model. Yeah, that's what we want. And then we're going to use, yeah, we're gonna actually just go to Opus for, geez, that cost. So we wanted to please check out these potential issues and try to resolve them. And what we'll do is I'll have to watch how quickly it drains the tokens because I'm really curious. What did I just paste? Let's see what happens. For fun watches, 85.69. It's not fun. It's chilling. It just burns money so fast. I started with 87, right? Yeah, so we're gonna watch that. A bit like it run a little bit. Yeah, I could put auto accepts on. Just let it run for a little bit and watch it. So I'm about to hit about $6 I've spent so far. So I'm going to stop it here and we'll explore more later. It's a good intro and you should be all set up. So we'll be in touch while we learn this stuff together.